In 2007, I was fortunate enough to be named a V Foundation V Scholar. Those funds were absolutely critical in me establishing, ultimately, my own laboratory group and forming my own research program. Those funds also helped support the first postdoctoral fellow to join my lab. The work that was originally funded by the V Foundation allowed us to look at differences using high throughput profiling techniques between normal cells and leukemia cells. We were able to establish both genes and microRNAs that were differentially expressed between these groups. In one particular type of leukemia, chronic myeloid leukemia, we're able to use a subset of these genes to identify diagnostic prognostic biomarkers, which could subsequently identify patients at risk for treatment resistance or progression of disease. We know that cancer sometimes doesn't give up, and we won't either. In that spirit, I'd like to pass the V to my colleague, Dr. Toshiyasu Taniguchi.
Like Vivian, in 2005, I was named a V Scholar, and V Foundation funding came at a critical time in my research career. At that time, we had a new hypothesis about chemoresistance of cancer cells. And our hypothesis was that cancer cells become resistant to DNA damaging agents called cisplatin and carboplatin by restoring DNA repair function. And V Foundation funding allowed us to test this hypothesis. It led us to a discovery of a clinically important mechanism of drug resistance in ovarian cancer. Now, years later, our research is being supported by V Foundation again. With my colleague at University of Washington, Liz Swisher, our research is now supported by V Foundation Translational Award. We are trying to develop a new method to identify a DNA repair defect in ovarian cancer. And this will allow us to test whether we can individually treat ovarian cancer patients with a less toxic therapy. And our goal is a better outcome with less toxic therapy in ovarian cancer. And we are grateful to V Foundation for the support of our important work.
The Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center and the V Foundation share a mission to save lives and to end suffering from cancer. Our patients know that sometimes cancer doesn't give up, and until we find a cure, neither will we. Thank you.